Boom shakalaka. Today I'm going to show you how I took a website from zero all the way up to 324 clicks per day. As you can see right here, this is a website called Oil Therapy Central. It was dead in the water, a brand new website, and we took it from zero, as you can see on this chart, all the way up to a cheeky little 324 clicks a day using AI. I'm going to break down the methods that I use today. I'm going to show you some of the best keyword strategies to use for this. You can also rank for affiliate keywords and money making keywords as well using this process. As an example of that, you can see this post from the SEO Elite Circle where we actually started ranking for the money making keyword best SEO tools for Mac at the top of Google right there. Absolutely flying. Teamwork makes the dream work. And today I'm going to show you exactly how this works for both this website and the keyword that I've ranked for, along with many other keywords, right? This process is just working over and over again. If you have the right strategies, AI is easier than ever. And I'm going to show you the right strategies today so that you can get more leads, traffic, and sales to your website too. Let's get straight into it and stop messing around it. So the reason that we started this website is because we had a few public case studies that got clapped for being public case studies. And the truth is, this website will probably take a bit of a hit at some point as well, just because it's so public. You can't show this stuff on YouTube. Like, you're not supposed to. And so by showing you this stuff, it is a bit of a risk, but that's the price I pay for you. Now, basically what we've done here, as you can see, is we've published a lot of content around low competition, high volume keywords. So what we've actually done is we've targeted the niche of oil therapy. Now, the reason for that is number one, it's quite easy to monetize with Amazon affiliate or even e-commerce as well. Number two, there's a lot of low competition keywords. So, for example, if you're looking to start a new website or if you're looking to take your AI SEO project to another level, and this would work for human content as well. Basically, what you can do is you can go into a tool like Ahrefs or whatever keyword tool you use. It could even be a free one like Uber Suggest or something like that. We could type in whatever niche you're thinking of moving into. Now, the way that I look at this, number one, you want to have an actual product that you can sell. And number two, when you're looking through the content, right, it's quite easy to monetize it because these are just low ticket products, right? Essential oils doesn't cost a lot of money to buy. And that means that you don't need a lot of trust to buy it, right? So for example, if someone's coming in cold to the website, they would be far more likely to buy like a $7 product than a $100 product if it's the first time they've come across your brand. So that works pretty nicely as well. And then also you can monetize this with ads and that sort of thing too. Now, if you're wondering, okay, what sort of niches could you go after? I think an easy way to do this is you just look through Amazon, you scroll through some of the products, for example, like kitchen and home, and then you look for something very specific around that particular topic, right? So for example, coffee machines, kettles, irons, etc. These are all examples of like niche sites you could create. So for example, if we put like ironing directly into Ahrefs right here, that is a product we could easily affiliate with. We could also monetize the content with ads. It'd be easy to create a lot of content around each of these questions that AI could easily answer and probably answer better than most human writers. And you can see that most of the stuff here is really low competition. Plus, there's like over 1,000 keywords. That's what you're looking for, right? So low competition, lots of keywords, lots of questions, and additionally a low ticket item that you can sell around that. Plus, if you can get a lot of traffic, like you can see the traffic potential for this is 600, 500, and these are all easy keywords, then you've got a much higher chance of ranking and also making money from the ads that you monetize on the website. These are all the signs of a potential money-making site, as you can see. Now, you might say at this point, okay, but when did you start the project, Julian? So you can see here, it was around about April, the website started getting like 1 or 2 clicks, and it actually stagnated like that for quite a long time, right? So April, May, June, July, nothing happened, really, as you can see. And that's one of the things you got to know about SEO. It's like, it's not an overnight fix. You don't just start a website and then start getting thousands of traffic from day one, unless no matter how many backlinks or no matter how much content you create. It's going to take like 3 or 4 months before you start seeing results. And then what you'll see is usually a chart like this where all of a sudden it spikes up and then it gradually increases once you build authority and trust with Google. And that's what the game is about, right? You can see most of the keywords that we've published here are kind of like general guides around particular topics and products. And you can see they're all around one topic, which is essential oils. Again, you might say, was this an expired domain? No, it was a brand new domain, completely fresh from scratch. You know, like if you're buying a brand new domain, you can get that for like $7 off Cosmotown, and it's really easy to just start from scratch now. I don't think that you need an expired domain to rank or to rank quickly. In fact, when I've compared this method versus starting an expired domain, I actually found that new domains tend to rank better. Now, at this point as well, you might be saying, okay, but how do you create the content? So what you can do is, number one, you would cluster these keywords, right? So you want to remove any cannibalization from the list And even though you've got lots of keywords here, there's going to be a lot of overlap. Now, once you've clustered those keywords, which you can actually do with my keyword clustering GPT inside my free SEO course, link in the comments description, you can plug in the keywords and then just ask ChatGPT to cluster. Now, once you've clustered them, let's say, for example, you want to create an article about how to close an ironing board, which that must be an everyday problem. Like, how do you close an ironing board? So anyway, right, if you go to autoblogging is one of the best places to create content. Just go to godlike mode, as you can see over here, plug in the title, plug in any source context. So for example, like this is a blog for Oil Therapy Central, or this is a blog for Julian Goldie selling his SEO Elite Circle, etc. Hit search SERPs. That's going to reverse engineer the first page of Google. From here, it will take a couple of minutes just to load, but essentially it will find relevant keywords and pages ranking for that keyword that you can reverse engineer to create your content too, right? So for example, if we look at this, I'm not going to use a Reddit post because that's not really SEO optimized, but I can take this one, and this one. In fact, you might not even want to take the how to fold an ironing board. You might just take these two right here because they're more specific to the topic. And then we can, from there, click on Research SERPs, as you can see. That'll take a few minutes to generate, but essentially once that's done, it's going to come back to us with the semantics. So for example, the entities, the keywords, you can add in your own custom keywords and entities. Let's say, for example, you're using a tool like Surfer SEO, or for example, Phrase or Sister or whatever you're using, and you've got a nice little content outline like this, right? And then you just look through the content. You're like, right, I want this, I want that, I want to remove that, etc. You pick and choose which topics and outlines to include, and then your content is going to be semantically optimized with entities, keywords, a relevant content outline. And honestly, this does SEO better than most sort of virtual assistants that you can find. Because, for example, if you just go onto Upwork, for example, and you look through the number of people on the team, if you hire someone off Upwork, right, typically they're not going to think about semantics. They're not going to think about how to lay out the content outline based on your competitors unless you train them to. They're not going to write the content with all the entities and LSIs in mind, and they won't be able to do it as quickly as that, right? Plus, they've got to take Saturday and Sunday off. And so when you're using a process like this, I think it's far more efficient, and it answers the question better than most human writers would, and it saves you a lot of time in management, right? It's just far more easier to automate the content. And as you can see right here, I don't think that Google cares whether it's AI content or not. I don't think it even cares whether the content is AI detectable. What I think Google cares about is, did you answer the question in the best possible way for the user when they land on the website? Now, if you're wondering, okay, how do I do that? We use a quality control process, which you can see right here. And basically, step by step, we just run through everything. Now, if you want access to everything that I'm talking about, links in the comments in my free SEO course. It comes with all the frameworks, all the step-by-step SOPs for pretty much everything you can imagine today, in as much depth as you want to. And if you log in, go to the free SEO course, then go to Goldie SEO Framework, you'll see how we built all of these case studies step by step in really granular detail. More granular than I can cover inside the video today. But that's basically it, right? And then you just want to quality control your content, because obviously once you've generated it from autoblogging, it's not going to be like perfect. It's not going to be ready to go, and you want to add the finishing touches to it. Now, let's say, for example, you don't have access to Ahrefs or something like that. I think that an easy workaround would be like, you just go into ChatGPT and you're like, right, ChatGPT, my niche equals ironing. Give me a list of the top 20 FAQs that people would search on Google. And then it will just give you a list of keywords and ideas of questions you could answer inside your content that you could easily rank for. Now, I think it's best to start off with question-based content because it's informational. Informational content is typically what builds trust with Google. And then later you can create more commercial keywords around sort of more affiliate money-based keywords as well. But this process still works for, affiliate related keywords as well. For example, like this article was written 72 hours ago. It's already ranking first page of Google for money-making keywords like best SEO tools for Mac. And you could easily monetize that with affiliate too. Now, I know some people ask me about technical SEO and that sort of thing. Honestly, I don't really bother with technical SEO too much. I just find like it doesn't move the needle compared to everything else. So if you focus on the big three, which is keywords, content, backlinks, that's going to have a much bigger impact than, for example, if you just focus on technical tweaks. I don't tend to find that technical SEO, for example, like speed optimizations or schema, etc., these sort of optimizations don't really seem to move the needle when I check them compared to, what we've achieved with this website just by focusing on the big three. However, This is all hosted on WordPress, which I think makes a big difference because it's just easier to create the content, easier to link it to auto-blogging, easier to design it, and you can just slap up a website pretty quickly and then do the quality control once you've set that up. Now, at this point as well, you might be saying, okay, did we do any link building? So you can see this website is, if we actually compare the referring domains, which you can see is the blue line right here, versus the organic traffic. And bear in mind, the organic traffic stats are way, way off. But if we look at this website, you can see here that as the referring domains have increased, so has the SEO traffic, right? You can see right here, there's a big tipping point. So when the referring domains go up massively, so does the organic traffic. Like it's very clearly correlated. The link building impacts rankings massive. My preferred way to build backlinks is still with link inserts. As you can see right here, here's another chart. As the links went up for this website, so does the organic traffic. And most of the links to this particular website were built with link inserts and outreach. The other thing that I would say with this is, like, don't judge it just on the traffic that's getting now, which is great, like 324 clicks a day. I'm sure any website or a business watching it, if you got an extra 300 customers interested in your website, you would make more money, right? And so if you got an extra 300 customers a day coming to your website who are actively interested in your niche, you would obviously make more money, right? And so I would also look at the trajectory. So for example, just over the last couple of months, so less than 60 days ago, this website was just at 21 clicks a day. Things can change so quickly for you in the space of like 60 days or 90 days if you have the right strategies in place. Now, when it came to like challenges on this website, and I'll keep you updated in terms of how the growth goes in the future, but when it comes, one of the biggest challenges was actually just doing another public case study after the last one got clapped, right? So for example, we got clapped in March 2024 for having public case studies, like I mentioned before. So did Niche Site Lady, Jackie Chow, Jesse Cunningham, like loads of people got hit on the same exact day for having public SEO case studies. And so creating something else, I know this is going to get hit again in the future. It's one of those things where you go, okay, we'll show that it works, but it will get manually targeted at some point. One of the most interesting things about this process as well is like we really simplified creating the content. So we really simplified the whole process, right? So we didn't really worry too much about semantic optimization because auto-blogging tends to automate most of it. We didn't worry about like speed optimization on the website. We just have a really lightweight theme, as you can see. We didn't even worry about like design. Like, it's just like a bunch of text in a white box with a gray background, right? And I think, and if you look at like some of your favorite companies in the world, not that I'm saying Oil Therapy Central is at the top of that list, but if you look at some of the best companies in the world, like Apple, for example, simplicity is never a bad formula, right? And I think sometimes as SEOs, we tend to complicate things for ourselves and go very, very granular in the details instead of just zooming out and making things a bit more scalable and time friendly. So we're going to keep publishing content on this website. We're going to keep trying to increase the daily traffic to the site. It's absolutely popping off, and I'm excited to see where it goes in the future. I'll keep you posted, so make sure you subscribe. If you want all the methods, all the SPs, all the tips from today, check out my free course, link in the comments and description. Log in, go to the free SEO course, and then you can see all my methods in the Goldie SEO framework section. Now, the other thing I would say here is like, if you try and do everything alone, it's going to be super lonely, frustrating. You're probably going to mess up and you have no one there to help you fix the system because you don't know how to fix it when it breaks, right? And so if you want to book in a one-to-one SEO strategy session for your website to learn how to get more leads, traffic, sales based on what's working for us, feel free to book that in. Links in the comments and description. And on this free link building acceleration session, we'll give you a free SEO domination plan. You'll discover the secrets of link building. We'll answer any questions that you have one-to-one with our world-class SEO experts. You'll learn the best link building strategy for your website and how to get high-quality backlinks, plus how to outrank your competitors in link building and how to 10x your SEO traffic based on what's working for us, right? You can see we test everything out that we talk about. I get 100,000 traffic alone to my YouTube channel a month. Plus, you can see all the case studies that we create. I'm sure that knowledge would help you too if you jump on a call with us. So that's completely free. Feel free to book it in. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.